do decent. It's just not where I feel fast. You know what I mean? I don't feel fast in first person for some reason. I would rather ride fourth or third person. I actually really like riding first
Just when I
person, to
start
be
getting
honest.
people in
I'll
there.
ride first person in national races like outdoor tracks because I can have the throttle wide open a little bit more, and it's just a little more easier to control compared to supercross. I just don't feel as fast for some reason. I feel like maybe I make a little bit more mistakes, but it would just take some time to get used to it. But yeah, that's why I don't use first person as much for Supercross. But I will use some first person for some national racing outdoors. But for my Supercross camera, and I use this camera for national outdoor free riding as well. It's the same thing. I like riding first person to free ride. That's fun. That's always fun. But
I got
when it
called
comes to
bullying
trying to lay
away.
down
That
some
was a new
fast
one.
laps or something and have a good race and try to hang in there with the boys,
Or
like
down.
this is the camera that I'm using, Chase, and I'm just
Or
tilted
take them
back
off.
a little bit,
Take
and
them
I'm
off
just
there.
giving her a go. But I'm gonna show you guys a few tips on what I do to try to stay fast and help you guys out a little bit too.
Like his head belt
So
went backwards for a minute.
starting out this game, I was never fast, never really fast at Supercross. National outdoor tracks have always been my thing. I don't know. I just like having her pinned open, not having to stop so much, and just having her wide open. You know what I mean? It's just something about it. But Supercross is super fun. I love riding Supercross. Some tips and pointers. I use automatic transmission. I know it is a lot of people use manual transmission, and that is completely fine. If you're fast, so be it. I'm gonna tell you right now, this game is nothing but personal preference. Whatever camera view, it does not matter what camera view you got. It's all about personal preference. I'm gonna tell you right now. Whatever you like, whatever fits your riding style, whatever helps you is gonna help you become a better, faster rider. Now, don't get me wrong. Paying attention to other people riding is going to help you out too. Paying attention to what cameras they use and what they do to help them. You know what I mean? Like, but for instance, I use Chase and I use automatic transmission with these settings right here. Uh, Airborne throttle, user input, custom camera, of course, max field of vision, reflex gyro enabled. I use reflex gyro enabled. Why? Because it helps my bike when I'm up in the air to control it to go forward or backwards. If I'm sending it on a jump and let's say I need a little bit more to get me over to the landing, I'll push forward on the sticks and it'll get me there, or I'll push back on the sticks and it'll help me land more cleaner on that jump. The reflex gyro helps out a ton with that. Scrub dead zone, quick scrub dead zone. I keep this at medium default. I did not mess with that. Now, why? Because I feel like I'm doing just fine. I don't need to mess with it. Pitch assist, yaw assist, roll assist is all down to 0%. It's usually at 10%, I believe, at pro. But I keep it down to 0. Why? Because I like the way the bike. I don't like. I can move the sticks fast to scrub and whip, but it doesn't move my bike as fast as I am using the sticks, if that makes any sense. You guys give this a try. Willie assist disabled, stoppy assist disabled. You guys give this a try. And also another thing I do use for seeing my transmission automatic gamepad and steering dual stick. Gotta use dual stick. Keep all your vibration, everything else off. Red line vibration off, everything trigger resistance off, all that off. Keep all that off. Steering dual stick, so you're using both sticks, using the right stick to control the rider movement on the bike, using left stick to control the bike. You know what I mean? So gamepad controls on custom, what I did is I switched my stop button from A to R1 on PlayStation, or sorry, X to R1. I was thinking Xbox. If you're on Xbox, it would be A to RB.
What's up? How are you? Do you know much about YouTube? You know my lives just end out of nowhere.
Is to keep trying. Your cat was invited to game night. Her sensitive skin was not. That's why Science Diet Sensitive Stomach and Skin provides 3-in-1 support for stomach, skin, and immune system health. Formulated for long, healthy lives. Sorry.
I'm not